Now, I've set up the Enlightenment, and I told you about its problematic definition as a period style, but the reason why art historians have done this is because works like this, which are painted during the Rococo, have nothing to do with what we saw in the Rococo. This is Chardin, and this is called Saying Grace. And what we have here is a young woman who is setting the table for her two young children, a little girl and a little boy. Miss Cortez, it's a dress, it's a girl. No, it's a boy. It was not uncommon at this time for little kids of both ages to wear dresses because it's easy access to changing their diapers, okay, or their little pants. And it's a little boy because he's got a drum and a drumstick. So he's got his little toys, and he's sitting in his cute little chair, and then she's setting out a plate of, it looks like some kind of soup or gruel. In the background, we see a buffet with some fine, maybe pewterware on there. Maybe it's silver. Ooh. And then over here, we see a shelf with some more, nice clean elements. It's a clean house. No cracked plaster on the walls. The cracking that you're seeing, the crackle, that's the crackle of the varnish of the oil paint. In the foreground, we see here, this is a space heater. It's what's the word? A brazier. And you just put your hot coals and it's supposed to like kind of heat up the room. So it's a nice clean little dining area, and she's setting the table for her kids. As the title says, this is Saying Grace. You can see the little guy here, he's got his hands in prayer, and she's got her hands in prayer, and the mom seems to have pause while they say grace. Now, saying grace is a ritual in which you give thanks, right? You're giving thanks for your food, and you are in a pious praying position. It looks like here it's the little boy's job to say grace today. And, well, think about it. I don't know if you have any younger siblings or you are the younger sibling, but little siblings, they can go on and on and on and on and on, right? And this little guy, he's just like, his hands or his mouth is open. He's looking at his mom. Aww. And he's probably just like rambling, right? Because he's what, 4 years old, 5 years old? I have a 4-year-old. They just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And maybe the kid's like, I'm happy, thank you for my drum and my drumstick, and I'm thankful for this food, and God bless my mom and my sister and my dad and my kitten and my friend who lives down the street, and please make sure that my boo-boo on my elbow, blah, blah, beep, 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 right? The older sister is annoyed. She's like, I'm hungry, please. But she's patient. And she's waiting, and look at the mom. She's just so kind and understanding. She understands that this is a beautiful moment here, one to be treasured. This painting was so popular that there were several copies of it, including the original was bought by none other than Louis XV. Yeah. Same guy who's having all these mistresses, Madame du Pompadour, drinking champagne, putting on his makeup and powdering his wig, going all over the place. He bought this. Why? Well, because it's making a statement about him. Here we see a young woman who has two healthy, clean little kids in this clean little room, and she's being very patient and kind, and he's giving thanks, and the older sister, she's being compassionate. So what Louis is saying is, look, I'm just like them. I appreciate the kind of simple life, the simple pleasures and beauties that life has to offer. Yes. This is a statement that Rousseau was saying. Rousseau said, find the beauty in the natural world, or find the beauty in the little things in life. Don't get caught up in what everybody else has or everybody else is doing. She got new shoes. I need new shoes. Did you see that new horse carriage she got? I got to get another carriage. Instead, you find the beauty and the joy in hearing your little kid say grace before a meal. So this is happening at the same time as the excess of the Rococo, and they seem to almost balance each other out. The decadence of the Rococo is balanced out by then the kind of optimism and moralistic concerns of the Enlightenment.